You've told yourself more than once that you'll finally feel settled once you hit the next milestone, the promotion, the relationship, the number in your bank account. Maybe you've already hit a few of those milestones before, but be honest about what happened the moment you actually got there. There was a real spike. Then, before you noticed, it was just Tuesday again, except now you were already looking past this milestone toward the next, certain that it would finally be the one that sticks. A man in ancient Rome who had already gotten there, repeatedly, was writing private letters to a friend named Lucilius, warning him not to trust the exact feeling you're having right now. His name was Seneca, immensely wealthy, the emperor's ear. He had, decades earlier, told himself the same sentence you just told yourself, about a dozen different milestones, and reached every single one of them. Here's the part that should stop you. He wasn't writing to warn Lucilius away from ambition. He was writing because he'd already built the life you're currently chasing, and from inside it, he was telling his friend that the chase itself had never actually been pointed at the destination. You think the problem is that you haven't arrived yet. Seneca is telling you the problem started the moment you believed arrival was the thing that would fix anything, so the finish line moved on you. If that were all that happened, it would just be bad luck. It wasn't luck. You moved it. Every single time you got close enough to actually touch it, some part of you quietly redrew the line a little further out. And you never once caught yourself doing it, because the redrawing happens at the exact moment you'd expect to feel relief instead. And this isn't new behavior. You've always done this. Go back as far as you want, the first goal you remember setting for yourself, and you'll find the same redraw happening even then, before you had language for what was happening. It's not just you, either. Seneca watched this in literally everyone around him with comparable wealth and standing. Every person who reached what he'd reached did the identical thing, which means this isn't a personal flaw you can fix by being more self-aware. It's the default setting almost every person carrying ambition is running on, including the people you assume have it figured out. Sit with that, because it's not the same claim as the goalposts move. Deciding harder doesn't work, because the wanting was never a thought you were choosing in the first place. You can know everything you just learned completely and still wake up tomorrow doing it again, because knowing isn't the same machinery as wanting, and only one of those machines is actually driving. So, you try the obvious move. Set one final goal, big enough, definitive enough that it will end the chasing for good. This time, it's not just a milestone. It's the milestone that retires the whole pattern. That attempt is the pattern. It just renamed itself peace. Trying harder to arrive is still the chase. It just changed its name to make you stop questioning it. Centuries after Seneca's letters, psychologist Tal Ben-Shahar gave this exact mechanism a clinical name, the arrival fallacy. Researchers confirmed the pattern repeats predictably across nearly everyone tested. But here's the part that should actually frighten you, because it's worse than anything Seneca had language for. Knowing the arrival fallacy does not exempt you from it. You can read the research, understand the mechanism completely, recognize it happening in real time, and your brain will still construct the next destination anyway, because awareness and machinery are not the same system. Even Seneca, who diagnosed this pattern in his own letters, never escaped living inside the world that rewarded it. He saw it clearly. He still couldn't fully stop doing it, which means understanding this video will not save you either. You walked into this believing peace lived one milestone away. If peace always lives one milestone away, how many more milestones will you spend your entire life giving it? You already know the answer because you've crossed finish lines before, and you're still here, still chasing, still certain the next one is the real one. It was never about the destination. It was never going to be. And that's a question worth sitting with. Thanks for thinking alongside me.